Welcome back guys to another Zero DTE video, and today Coach Ernie is going to be talking about multi-day trades, so make sure you stay tuned. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, check out the link in the description where you can find Coach's education platform. Enjoy guys.
Do you keep the multi-day for multiple days?
So that's a good question. Typically, when we put a multi-day strategy on, there's no reason to keep it. If you're in profit, for instance, and it's a 2 DTE and you're in profit and there's still 1 day to go out and you're in the middle of that trade, I would be taking that trade. And the reason why is that because of the low volatility, you should have already experienced some good premium decay. So the value should be there. In other words, you'll probably have as much value there as you would on a normal day on just a 1 day, on a 0-day DTE. So yeah, you could keep it for longer if you want, if you wanted to take that risk. But if you were in profit, you're sitting right in the profit tent and you've got a couple $100 of profit, I'd be taking it all day long. And if you had 2 of them on, typically what happens is you put on, what I've found is I'll put on like a 1 and a 2 DTE, and then the next day it will move, and then both of them will be in profit, and I'll just take them both off. So the only strategy there is that on the multi-days, I tend to take those profits early. So if they're multi-days out and they're in there and they're in profit, I typically will take them off. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you very much. Yeah.
And the reason why is because of the accelerated premium decay gives them more value. For example, when you look at a trade like, I was fooling around with a trade earlier. So you look at this trade here, it's a 20 wide fly, pushed out a little bit, cost $1.45, but look how much value it has already. So if we move towards this fly, it's going to make profit relatively quickly. So even if I put it as a day out, let's see what it looks like a day out. Yeah, maybe not so much a day out. This is a day out, and it's already, the fact that it has such a high profit margin at the center of strikes here is showing the effect of the low volatility, that the premium has decayed much more rapidly. And so that has increased the value of this. Yeah, if you woke up tomorrow morning and it was sitting up here somewhere, I might consider taking that off. I don't know.
Hey Ernie, so even though it's low volatility, you have a 20 wide. So if it's further out, considering it going wider on it, I mean, rather than a 10,
I don't really care, quite frankly. I think that as long as your risk to reward is there, it should be okay. A wider fly is going to have more profit potential, and we're getting good moves. So this is one of those cases where, yeah, as long as you keep your risk in check, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem going wider. So like maybe a 25 wide. I don't know. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, it's 25 wide, $1.75. It still looks like a good deal. It's good risk to reward. As long as it has a good risk to reward, I'm fine with that. I don't know. Let's go 30 wide. I'm just going to keep on pushing it out. Man, it didn't change. Didn't change in price at all. Yeah. Can the market move 10, 20, 30, 40? Can it get inside of this 10? Absolutely it can. It did that Friday. Let's see what happens if we move it a strike closer. 270 for a 30 wide. It's still a good risk to reward, but that's quite a difference of only 5 points, so 1 strike. $1.75 and increase almost $1 just by coming 1 strike closer. I like the 175 version way better. I mean, am I going to pay $1 just for 5 points? I don't think so. Now, these are all ES trades too. So the risk here, $1.35 or $135. It's not $270, it's $135. So the general premise of asymmetry still holds. The thing is, it wouldn't be prudent to play much larger flies consistently in low volatility. Overall, the profits would be slower.
Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button below. If there's any questions that you might have for Coach Ernie, make sure you leave them in the comment section. Thanks guys.